I'm Mindy Finkelstein. I've been married for 2.5 years. I'm 8 months pregnant, and I'm also a survivor of gun violence. I had no concept until I was laying in the ambulance, and then it hit me all of a sudden. I work at a Jewish community center. There's no reason to come here and do this type of thing to little children unless you're anti-Semitic or a neo-Nazi, and it was like, it clicked. I was shot because I was Jewish.
We are thrilled that Mindy's recovery is going well and that we can now go home as a family.
I always pictured myself as a mom, and I feel so grateful that I get to do that. But I also realize that we're bringing a baby into the world that isn't necessarily what we would have chosen. I was shot by somebody who was a neo-Nazi. I thought they were few and far between. And then fast forward almost 19 years, and you see these neo-Nazis doing the Hail Hitler sign in the streets, saying horrific things about people who have done nothing to them except for live in the same world, and it's terrifying. The names we're choosing for our children are Hebrew names, so they will know their identities as being Jewish at an early age, and it will be very much part of them because they'll hear their names being called every day. And I'm excited by that, because it's almost like an entryway into this world of living as a Jewish person in this country. As I also want them to understand the history of what Jews have gone through in the world, being from the Holocaust to what happened to me, and not just what happened to me in terms of being shot, but understanding why, that there is still a group of people in the world that view us in a negative light, but not to fear that and not to let that keep you under covers or hide your identity or hide your Judaism in any way. I know that my child will be okay and protected and an individual and have the ability to grow up in a world despite the dangers that are surrounding them. I remember a week after the shooting, I went to my cousin's bat mitzvah, and her grandparents are Holocaust survivors and have a ton of friends that were Holocaust survivors. And I was in a wheelchair at the time, and all of a sudden I look around and I'm being surrounded by these Holocaust survivors, and they said, "You're one of us. We are survivors because people don't think we deserve a chance to live our full lives." And it really got to me in a way that I look forward every day to being Jewish instead of running from it, because it stands for something more than just a religion, and it stands for something more than just a culture. You know, it's a survival.
Hello Today fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.